For the medicine battle event, we have two very important values to optimize to get the best output. These are street up speed and climb up speed, both of which in this event type improves your march speed. Like you can see now I'm in battle, no climb up speed at all, I have no equipment on, and I've made a few march presets. Here I have 1,000 T9 vehicles, which is the slowest troop in the game. And as you can see, it's going to use 1 minute and 13 seconds to reach the target, which is 73 seconds. If I go over to another preset where I've made the 75,000 T10 bikers and 25 T9 bikers, it's going to use 28 seconds to reach the target. The third climb up formation I have is consistent of all T10 and T9 except T9 vehicle. And as you can see, that one is supposed to use 52 seconds to reach the target. If we now change to a individual skill set I made, I can show you here. The reason to why it's unfilled is because I want to isolate out the street force speed. This particular skill set increases the street up speed with 50% here and 200% there. So I'm getting 250% more street up speed than I had on the previous showing. So when I put on attack, I set the same preset. You see what on the earlier preset was supposed to use 73 seconds is now used down to 48 seconds. That's 34% less. If we take a look at the biker based march, it's down to 18, which was 28, so that's 35% reduced march time. And if we take a look at the normal march, it's 34 seconds and it was 52 on the other setup, and that's also a 34% reduced march by adding 250 street ups exclusively. If we take a look, we switch it back to battle mode, because now I have, let's see, I just have to deactivate the notification. Now I have no street ups. Of course I have my baseline, which is 56% climb up speed, and I think it's 235 street up speed. That is the baseline. I cannot get less than that because that's from investments, babes, etc, etc. So let's see here. Now I'm going to add a UC which has 7.94% climb up speed by itself, and I've added an emblem that gives 4% climb up speed. So now I'm adding about 12% climb up speed to it. As you can see, it has gone up from 56 to 67. When I now click my march preset, it's using 112, that's 72 instead of 73. So adding on 12% climb up speed didn't help a lot. If we take a look at the second one, the one with only bikers, it's gone down from 28 to 27. And if we finally look at the normal march, it's gone down from 52 to 51. Let's see here. Now if we, in addition to that, switch over to the specific street up speed skill set and take a look, as you can see, now it's gone down to 48, the biker to 18, and the normal one to 34, which is exactly the same as the one with only street up speed edition. So the thing is, it is quicker because I've added 12% climb up speed that I didn't have, but the thing is, now we're talking about milliseconds. Let's see, it was there. And for the next, let's see here, the reason to why I wanted to show the one with 12% climb ups and the one with 12% climb ups and 250% street ups is because now I'm going to remove that one and put on this one. The Godfather book has street up speed and climb up speed, and climb up speed is somewhat similar to what the UC had. So that way in reality, what I just did was add on another 192 street up speed while keeping the climb up speed the same. And if we take a look here, the slowest march of them all is now at 38 seconds. So that we have reduced that from 73 seconds down to 38. That's a 46% decrease of the march speed. But we are now up to 442 street up speed. If we take a look at the biker only, that's down to 14 instead of 28. And the normal is down to 27 instead of 52, which was the basic one. But if we take a look here, now it's at 442 percent street ups. If we add on Kimberly here, on my other account, she's named Catalina, so she has different names from region to region. You see it goes down from 38 to 36. We just added on 50% more street up speed and added it from to totally 727. So we went from 677 street up speed to 727. It's a small percentage, but as you can see, it reduces some. So if we go full speed mode now, as you can see, what I've done here, I've made new pieces where I don't have that isn't dependent on climb up speed, just so I can add emblems to it to further enhance the speed. If you have the massacre set, having 4 pieces of massacre gives a set bonus of 20% climb up speed. And let me also add Cruising Canary. That's the roadster with the highest amount of climb up speed. That's at 40. If you do not have the Canary, let's see here, I'm pretty sure the DeLorean has 30, and from the DeLorean, Tweety Bird has 20. So as you can see, there's a lot of other roadster that has climb up speed in case you don't have that. Let's see here, that one does not, but Icy Babe has 15. So the objective here is to pack on as much climb up speed and street up speed as possible. Now we are here. Now we are at max, because now I've added a skill set that, in addition to the street up speed, also have the last 20% climb up speed. So if we now take a look, and what I'm now going to do, I'm also going to add the 50% street force speed, and I'm going to add a Vigilante that has climb up speed. Now we've taken it down to 32. We started at 73. This is a 54% reduction. If we take a look at the biker only, let's see here, and here it's down to 12 seconds, and that one started at 28 seconds. So that's a 53% time reduction. If we take a look at the normal march and we do the same, we get it down to 23 seconds instead of 52 seconds, which is also a 53% time reduction. In addition to this, there's a special item that you can find by clicking here to find the buffs you can put on. It's the street ups speed bonus. You can activate this one, and you get increased the street up speed with additionally 30%, 300%. This one cannot be bought directly. After my knowledge, the only place you can acquire it is when you buy the lottery wheel. You can buy a daily ticket here for $1, and sometimes you win this one. I've bought it quite a few times, but it's very few times that I've gotten this item. If you have this item, the best use ever for it is in the medicine battle, because it's a lot cooler to be able to get a good placement in medicine event instead of just getting one-time use in chasing street forces in your normal city life.